What's up, Cheryl Nicole babes? It's your girl Cheryl Nicole, and today I'm back with another video. This month I'm going to try to bring you guys more videos because I do want to get my business out there more, and I do want to attract you all to my website to gain more sales and just gain more loyal queens for my cosmetics line, cosmetics/apparel line. But first and foremost, welcome. If you are new, make sure that you hit that subscribe button below, hit that notification bell, sis, so that you are notified every time your girl uploads new content. If you are not new, thank you for all of your love and your support. It is greatly appreciated. I want to make sure that all of you guys are following me on all of my social media, Instagram and Twitter at She's Cheryl Nicole, and you can now follow my business page on Instagram at QueeningAF and Facebook Cheryl Nicole. So once you have hit that subscribe button, sis, come on in. Especially if you're a small business owner, or you are looking to start a small business, this is the place for you. So as those of you who have watched my last video, you guys know that I have attended my very first pop-up shop since I have been in business since September 30th. And I just want to come to you guys and tell you guys the do's and don'ts that I feel are, appropriate for pop-up shops. So without further ado, we're going to get straight into the video. If you will, sis, grab your notebook and a pen to take your notes, because this is about to get interesting and good and you don't want to miss these tips. So I guess I will start with the do's. Go ahead and get the good stuff out of the way, because I don't want to say negative or anything, but just start off on a positive note so you ladies can know what to expect if this is your first pop-up shop, or you have attended your first pop-up shop and it didn't go as planned, or it didn't go as great as you wanted it to go. So I'm just going to drop these gems and stay tuned. Okay, so for the do's, I will say to make sure that you are very headstrong and you have a plan when you are trying to attend your first pop-up shop or your next pop-up shop. You have to be strong-minded, you have to be prepared, you have to be motivated and dedicated to going out there and doing your very best. And when I say that, because if you're not focused, then you won't do well, and you won't necessarily know where to start if you don't have a plan. You'll just be all over the place. You'll just be like, okay, I'm gonna take this, and this, but you don't really have a plan on how you're gonna set up, what all you're gonna take, what inventory are you gonna take. It's just a lot. So you want to make sure that you are prepared, and you want to make sure that you are ready and dedicated to this event that is coming up in your life, because it is serious, because it has something to do with your business, and you're going out there to represent your own brand and yourself. So I feel like that was a pretty good tip, and we're gonna move on to the second do. And the second one is how I found the pop-up shop that I attended. I went to Instagram and I went to tags and I typed in hashtag pop-up shops Atlanta, and I seen a few, but I seen one that really stood out to me and that I liked the most, which was the Atlanta Indie Market. They host pop-up shops every month towards the end of the month, and I really was drawn to them because I could tell from the posts and the pictures that it was great vibes and stuff like that. So basically what I'm saying is, number 2, you should plan ahead and find a pop-up shop that you feel would suit your business best, or that you feel would drive that traffic to your business if you were to attend that market in order to be a vendor at that pop-up shop. And so number 1 was headstrong, being dedicated and motivated to actually get out there and attend a pop-up shop. And the second one is plan ahead and find a vendor or find a marketplace or whatever to attend as a vendor in order to sell your products. A do is pricing of the vendor slots or vendor spaces or whatever. You want to make sure that you have money aside to pay for your vendor fee, because That's important, and that's how you're going to secure your spot at the marketplace or at the pop-up shop, if you would. And once you do that, you want to make sure that you are finding a marketplace or a vendor fee that fits your budget. Me personally, I found the Atlanta Indie Market pop-up shop, and I think I paid like $40 something, but I applied back in October, and if you weren't accepted, they will refund you your money. But gladly I was accepted to move to the next step, and to showcase my work, and you know, be able to put my name out here in Atlanta, because like I said in previous videos, I'm not from here, so I'm still trying to get out and do that footwork and put my brand out there so people can know, you know, to shop with me. And since number 3 was price, I'm gonna say that number 4 is make sure you read all of the directions when you are applying to become a vendor at an event. The reason why I say that is because you are bound to run into some obstacles if you do not read the vendor application to its entirety. Guys, you do not want to do this, because it just brings on headaches and stress, and you are gonna be overwhelmed because you're just like, oh my gosh, I thought I prepared for these, but you get there and then it's something totally different. Which is why I said number 2 is plan ahead, and you know, make sure that you have everything figured out before you get a week before the event, and then like the day of, you scrambling and you have to figure out different things and stuff like that. So I'm gonna say, moving on to number 5, you want to make sure that you have enough inventory to attend a pop-up shop. So sis, if you have to get in the kitchen or get in your lab, wherever you want to call it, wherever you do your inventory, or you know, just do anything, you want to make sure that you get in there and work hard and set up all your inventory. Make sure your inventory is ready, make sure everything is intact, make sure you have lip gloss tubes. If you have a lip gloss business, lip gloss tubes. You want to make sure you have labels. You want to make sure that you have enough of like specific products, because you don't want to get there and you don't want to run out so fast, because you don't necessarily know how much business you will get. But just in case you do get a crowd, you want to have inventory to show, hey, look, I'm ready for you guys. I have enough inventory. I have this, I have that. I'm just ready to go out there, and I'm just ready to showcase, and I'm ready to get this show on the road and make my coins. So I'm just gonna go back over the do's with you guys before we move to the don'ts, because that's what I feel is the most important. So number 1 was to be headstrong. Number 2 was plan ahead. Number 3 is pricing of vendors. Number 4, read vendor app to its entirety. And number 5 is inventory. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the don'ts. Guys, what you don't want to do. Number 1, don't forget to ask questions. I know you may be like, why would that be number 1? Simply because the day of the pop-up shop that I attended on November 28th, I had been preparing. I literally had been preparing and having stuff in my mind like, okay, this is how things are gonna go. This is what we're gonna do. This is how much I want to take out there to sell, so on and so on. What I did not do was ask questions about the vendor application, which is why I said you should read the vendor application to its entirety. And I made this mistake, so I don't want you guys to go out there and make that same mistake. Ask questions, because once I got there, I checked in, I drove to my original spots. First, I discovered that I had to rent a tent, but the tents were sold out. Then I discovered that I had to rent a table, but the tables were sold out. Me thinking that the vendor fee was securing me a table and a tent, but it was just securing the space that I needed to set up my table and tent. Guys, I had to go out literally 30 minutes before I was supposed to have everything set up on my table, and before I had to have my car off the lot into the parking lot where we were supposed to park. And that morning, I felt like things were going too well. I was just like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe I'm, just on time. Everything is squared away because I had packed everything down in my suitcase that night before, and I thought we was like good to go. Got there, didn't have a table, didn't have a tent. Thank God that it was a nice day because I didn't necessarily need a tent because there was no rain or it wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold. But I did have to go out to Walmart and buy a table, and thankfully they had a black table for like $40 something that I now use inside my home as my little setup for my business because things were getting so out of hand. So number one, I will say don't forget to ask questions. Number two, you don't want to forget your business cards. I didn't forget my business cards, but I did not have enough. That's key to getting new followers on Instagram, people driving traffic to your website, people inquiring about your products, so on and so on. Guys, I kid you not, I have gained more followers just for attending that one event. People here in Atlanta now know of me. They now know of my brand. So it's just like, girl, you need to make sure you get enough business cards so you will have enough to pass out. If you have 500 business cards, you try to pass it out to 500 different people. That's increasing the chances of traffic being drawn to your website, and you just want that. And speaking of that, I actually just ordered me some new business cards today. I was making them at home myself, but that's too much of a hassle, and I'm trying to cut down on the cost of all of my inventory because you don't want to get to a point to where you don't see your profit. So number one was don't forget to ask questions. Number two was don't forget business cards. And number three, don't be shy. The reason why I say don't be shy is because you have some people or you have some vendors who just sit at their table. They don't just, go out and try to network. They don't try to draw in those customers. Stand front and center at your table. Bring in those customers, whether it's with a friendly smile or you speaking, just simply saying hello. Offering them like, hey, can you please take my business card? If you are interested in my products, I would love for you to follow me on Instagram. I would love for you to check out my website, blah, 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 blah. Don't be shy. Don't be, sis, because it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna get you any customers. They're gonna feel like you are not even interested in your own product, so why should they be interested in spending their coins with you? You have to think smart. You have to get out there. Me personally, I'm not a talkative person, but for my businesses, I'm gonna step. I'm gonna take that extra step because I'm trying to get places. I'm trying to go places and, be successful. And hopefully I don't even be calling my business a small business for long. So I'm trying to just get out there and do whatever it takes to get my business to the successful point that I want it. I want my business to one day to be a 6-figure business. That's just me. I don't know what kind of goals that you have for you, but I hope that you are in the business to be successful, and you are in the business because you love what you do. If you don't love and you don't have a passion for what you're doing, you're not gonna be successful in it, and that's just my advice. So number one of don't forget to ask questions. Don't forget business cards. Don't be shy. And number four, don't go out and without knowing the prices of your products. Cool, yeah, you have a price list on your table, but if you don't know your products like the back of your hand, they're gonna be like, you just don't even sound sure about your own stuff. So you could be telling me anything. You could be selling me this for one price, and then on down the line you're selling somebody else for the next price. So don't be clueless when it comes to your business. You need to be on your A game. You need to know all your stuff. You need to make sure that you know your business inside and out. Don't go out there and be lost because people are going to look at you crazy. You are put on the spot multiple times. So if you don't know anything about your business, if you can't explain your products or your presentation to the customers, they are not likely to buy. I'm just being honest. You have to be confident, you have to be strong, you have to be prideful of your business, because that just shows that you really go hard for your business. So number four is just don't be clueless, go hard. And lastly, number 5, don't forget to have touchless pay and cash. I had all 3. And don't forget to have at least 2 or more payment methods for your customers, because everybody doesn't carry cash, everybody doesn't have PayPal, everybody doesn't have Cash App, but they will have one of the 3. They're coming to a marketplace or they're coming to a pop-up shop, so they know to be prepared. So those are my 10 things as far as do's and don'ts when it comes to a pop-up shop. And we're just gonna move on to the next topic because I have to update you guys on some stuff. So guys, as many of you know, Black Friday and Cyber Monday has came and went. Guys, I am so excited because I had lots of supports on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but Black Friday does not top Cyber Monday. On Cyber Monday, I had a sale and my products were 50% off, like all of the products, with the minimum of $2. So you had to spend at least $2 in order to receive the 50% off on your products. Guys, I had 3 orders for Black Friday. On Cyber Monday, I only asked for 6 orders and I got like 13 or 14 orders, and it was awesome. Like, I was so overwhelmed, like I was crying, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, like people are really supporting me. It's just awesome. I'll just drop a video up here to show you guys the success. It's amazing. Ever since I started setting small goals for my business, God has been coming through and working with me in my business. When I began to manifest things to happen in my business daily, that's exactly what has been happening, versus me being like, oh, I'm not getting any sales, I'm not, just, nobody is really rocking with me, I'm promoting, not getting any interaction. But you have to turn that negative energy into something positive, because when you do, you will notice the difference in business, and you will notice the difference with your customers or your attracted audience. For example, on yesterday, and by the way, I've had an order every day this week thus far, including today. Yesterday, I said that I wanted at least one customer from TikTok to purchase with my small business. And if those of you who know that I have a map, because one day before my first year anniversary in business, I want to be to ship to all 50 states. And so when that TikTok friend placed the order with me on last night, that made it to be my first order being shipped to Minnesota. Guys, I was so excited because I was just talking on the phone and just saying, hey, I wish I could just get one customer from TikTok. Like, I see all these other small businesses getting all of the support from their TikTok friends. What about me? But instead of saying that, I started to be positive. I was like, hey, can I get at least one TikTok customer? It'll be packaged on camera and posted, uploaded, so they can see how much I truly appreciate them. And, and it worked. Like, guys, it really worked. I was so excited. She was just so sweet, and she just came through for me, and that was just the goal. Today, I hit another state, which is Florida. I had an order from Florida, and I'm so very thankful for that. And it's just like, guys, it's just so much. So now that we have covered the bases with everything that it has been going on, and then my advice to you, if you are looking to attend a pop-up shop, guys, tonight at 11:59 Eastern Standard Time, my website will go 50% off with a minimum of $10. Not $10, guys. With the minimum of $2. You have to spend at least $2 in order for you to get the 50% off code, and the code is automatically applied at the checkout. It's Queening50. New inventory is getting ready to make its way to the website, so guys, I'm trying to sell out. I am sold out of 3 lip glosses, and I'm just hoping to be sold completely out you know, once the sale ends, I want to be sold out, because when I come back and I restock everything, I want everything to be spanking brand new, different things for you guys to see. I'm not going to necessarily tell you what I'm bringing until think like the time is closer and everything is just right in place and where it needs to be. So guys, make sure that you are setting your clocks and alarms. 11:59 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time, sis. You need to be heading to my site and securing your items while they last, honey, because I'm already manifesting, I'm already claiming that my website will be completely sold out. And I just thank you guys so much. And if you have not already, go head over to my website, subscribe to my newsletter so that you are notified every time we have sales, every time new products have arrived on the website. And guys, before we go, just make sure that you hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know if you have any questions or any comments on anything about today's video. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.